Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect reason. I help unique souls self-actualize by raising your vibration to manifest your best life. All we have is the now, so whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest soul's vibration. This is a general collective energy read for the collective for the new moon in Libra and the Libra lunar eclipse. So the lunar eclipse energy, it's talking about expect powerful change. And then the new moon and Libra energy is all about a new romantic cycle begins. So we're going to tap into the energy and see what it is the collective needs to know in reference to the powerful energy of this new moon. Now, I want to say that this new moon is at 1:35. Matter of fact, let me check and just see. And that would be Eastern Standard Time. It is at 1:55. I kept saying 35, but I was feeling 55. It is at 1:55 today. It is 12:18 at the time that I am doing this reading. That 12:18, the 8 to the 2 to the 10, with the 2 ones is the energy of 12. So it's all about the energy of getting unstuck, right? We're getting unstuck. It's time to move forward. The eclipse energy is a powerful bursting energy that is going to propel you to the next level. But it also is reminding us to forgive and to release. So any past energy, any past resentments, if you have anything that you've been holding on to in reference to past relationships of any kind, parental relationships, sibling relationships, friendship relationships, work relationships, intimate partners, significant other relationships, anything that you've been holding on to that's blocking your transition, blocking your wellness, and blocking your growth, it is now time to surrender and release it. And we're only focusing on the new. With the new moon, it's all about setting those new intentions and what it is that you desire and what you want to manifest, not holding on to grudges and not carrying over past stagnant energies that is blocking you from becoming your greatest and best version. So let's go ahead and jump into this reading, beautiful souls. I am so excited to be doing this reading. I did 2 unboxings that I posted, and those unboxings are from the Hay House. It's all about the Hay House book club or tarot club. Every quarter they send you 3 new decks every 3 months, and this particular month it was all about the Moonology Messages Oracle. I might pull a couple of those as well, and then also the Tree of Life Oracle. And they gifted this beautiful miniature Life Seers Tarot deck, so we're going to be using this deck to do some clarifying energy, and then we're going to be pulling the main energies from the Life Seer Chrisanne's Light Seer, you know, the full size deck. So let's go ahead and jump into the energy, beautiful soul. For the collective spirit, infinite spirit, open the way for clear and concise messages for the collective in the perfect way. What does the collective need to know for this new moon in Libra energy? New moon in Libra energy for the collective, and 7 shuffles. For knowledge, for wisdom, for perfect self-expression, for stability and safety, power and refinement, harmony and balance, prosperity and purpose for the new moon in Libra. What does the collective need to know? Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. I trust that this reading finds you in sound mind, body, and spirit, and that you are well in all your ways, beautiful soul. So, ooh, okay. I love this energy that we have coming out so far. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So this reading is all going to be about releasing the past. Releasing past stressors, releasing past burdens, releasing any past issues, any losses. Five of Pentacles energy for me is transition and change. It's all about irreconcilable differences. It's all about picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and moving forward. Because look what is awaiting you, beautiful soul. A whole new world. And I can't sing, but that's the energy that I got, right? There's a whole new world awaiting you with this eclipse energy and this new moon in Libra. It's all about you learning the karmic lessons. Ten of Wands energy for me is solving, resolving, releasing, transmuting, and changing any past karmic debts from past lifetimes so that you can evolve and move and transition forward. It is all about you releasing the poverty mindset, you releasing the mindset of abandonment, rejection, losses, anything that made you feel not good enough and or less than. You're releasing that energy, the stress, the strain, the worry, everything is being lifted off of you, and you're transitioning into a brand new cycle. You're putting ends to any and all karmic past ties and moving forward with newness, abundance, and prosperity. When we look at the energy vibration of these cards, we have the 10 to the 21 is the energy of 31, right? That 31 days in a calendar year. I mean, in some calendar months. And then we have the energy of the 5. The 5 to the 31 brings the energy of 36. And 36 energy is all about creating stability and balance in your life. It's all about creating harmony and peace. And it's all about manifesting fullness, self-actualization, full potential, elevating to the highest version of yourself. So this is really beautiful energy. I am super, super, super excited. Let's go ahead and tap in. Yes, beautiful souls. Empress energy. It's all about what you're creating. This new moon in Libra is all about what you're manifesting, all about what you're creating. And the one thing that was coming up for me, it's all about you becoming the best version of yourself. You're developing yourself. You're building yourself. You're creating yourself. You're growing yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You're pouring into yourself. You're coming into the greatest, best version of yourself. You're transforming and changing in multiple different ways in your life. And you're in a very creative, very abundant, very prosperous, and very fulfilled energy. So just soak in that energy. With that eclipse energy, it is going to catapult you to such a new level in your life as long as you allow the energy to help transform you and change you. So let's see. What do we have here? At the heart of the matter, it is all about your emotions. You're settling your emotions, right? This is an energy that talks about emotional intelligence. It talks about independence, autonomy. It talks about the energy of grace. It talks about the energy of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Gratitude, being grateful for what you have. It's the energy that talks about compassion, compassion for yourself and for others. It's the energy of being fulfilled, right? When you reach this point of emotional intelligence, emotional contentment, you come to a space where you fill your own cup. You fill your own self from the inside out. You're no longer looking for external validation. You're no longer looking for anyone else to pour into you. You're already full. You have enough for yourself and you have enough for others. This is also letting me know that you've been doing the work. You've been doing the emotional work. You've been working on nurturing yourself with the Empress energy at the bottom of the deck. You've been working on yourself, building yourself, growing yourself, healing your emotions, releasing any past traumas, releasing any stagnant past old regrets, any resentment, any anger, any negative energies. And you've come to this energy of calm and peace. And what you've realized in this moment, space, and time is that you are enough and you have everything that you need. You don't need external validation or anybody to pour into you. You have it all within yourself. And that's the purpose of the journey, is to find that everything that you need and everything that you desire is already within you. And that's what's coming through with this King of Cups energy. So what's influencing this? Chariot energy, you are the victor. So we have Piscean energy and we have Cancer energy coming out here. This is the energy of you being deep in your emotions. You could have definitely healed some paternal emotional wounds or some maternal emotional wounds. All of those things have been resolved from your early childhood development. Maybe you have come from a broken home. Maybe your life has been a little bit more difficult. Maybe you've had to overcome a lot more than most people, but you've become resilient in the process. Everything that you've gone through has made you extremely stronger. It has made you so much wiser, and it's also prepared you for this brand new journey that you're going to be going on. And this is a beautiful energy that's saying now you're focused, now you're healed, now you're in alignment. You are in alignment with your highest potential, with your divinity, with your purpose. You are in this energy of focus, will, intention. You know exactly what you want. You won't settle for anything less. You know exactly where you're going. You have a plan. You're taking decisive action. You're going to be moving very quickly towards what it is that you desire, and you're going to be doing it from a place of wholeness and contentment. So what is grounding this energy? We have the energy here of the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you have become grounded and whole and complete within yourself. You're no longer fragmented. I'm getting that energy that you've called your energy back. You filled in any leaks or holes in your aura. You're protecting yourself. You're guiding yourself, you're directing yourself, you're fulfilling yourself. This is an energy of being at peace. I'm getting a lot of peace, whole, and contentment energy here. You've done the work. This is an energy for me that talks about you really, really working on all aspects of who you are, all aspects of your etheric body, right? It's your mental body, your spiritual body, your emotional body, your physical body is all in divine alignment and in tune. You've mastered your yin and your yang. You've brought in the energy of your divine masculine and your divine feminine, and you're very poised, very calm, and very compassionate in the way in which you express yourself. You're very knowledgeable and you're very full, right? But you also can't be fooled, is what I just heard. There will be no more fooling you. No more gaslighting you, no more pulling any wool over your eyes, because you know exactly what you want. You are in an energy of wholeness, and you don't have to rely on other people to validate you. You've already validated yourself. What's gone on in the past? You moved away from something that was difficult. You've moved away from something that brought conflict, something that may have brought chaos, something that was flighty, maybe in and out. You've moved away from anything that caused you any conflict, any discord, or any negativity in your life. And you've moved away from that, and you learned, right? This is my life lesson card. It's like when you go through something, you learn those lessons, right? Or at least that's the purpose. You're meant to learn the lessons from whatever it is that you've gone through in the past. Rejection is God's protection. If somebody walked away from you, or you had to walk away from somebody, it was divinely guided and orchestrated to help you get to this place where you're no longer carrying unnecessary burdens, where you're no longer feeling stressed out, worn down, or drained, where you can actually fully be who you are intended to be, where you can actually have all that life has in store for you, and where you can move into a space of ease, of blessings and fulfillment. And that's how this energy is coming through. The Ten of Wands is releasing any karmic debts from the past. Whatever it is that you moved away from, you've settled that karmic debt. You've paid your karmic dues, and now you are free to move forward. But whatever you've gone through, whatever difficulties, whatever hardships, whatever experiences that you went through in your past, it has made you that much stronger. You are in this energy of resilience and strength. There you go, the wounded warrior. You have learned, beautiful soul. You have learned just how strong you are, just how capable you are, just how determined you are. You have learned through the experiences that some people thought were going to break you, or that you may have thought may have possibly broken you, but you've overcome. You've been able to move past that energy. And now you're standing in this energy of the epitome of strength, determination, and drive. And you have been successful in whatever it is that you've gone through. It's made you so much more of a compassionate person, because when you've gone through some things, you have compassion for others, but you've also learned what you needed to learn from those experiences. So it's brought you into this teacher energy as well. You can now pay that energy forward. You can teach other people from the experiences of what you've gone through. You've become this resilient warrior here. You never gave up. You always stayed focused. And not only did you stay focused, you always stayed prayed up, and you always stayed in your faith. You knew that you were being divinely guided and protected. And that's the reason why you're now being rewarded with the blessings from your faith. Let's see what's coming up for you in the near future. The Nine of Swords energy is coming up. You're releasing that energy. No more fears. No more worries. No more needing to feel as if though you have to guard yourself, waiting for the next shoe to drop. I'm almost getting this energy of the Nine of Swords energy is like a don't go backwards energy is how I'm getting it. It's like now that you have all of this that you worked on, everything that you've done, why do you want to go backwards? These are two sides of one coin. You have the stress, the worry, the fear, the resilience, and the overcoming on the other side. It's like now that you've already overcome a certain space, place, or thing, you're not meant to go backwards. And that's what the eclipse energy is all about. It's eclipsing out, completely removing the past for you to move forward. So you're turning your back on the past. There will be no more past energy. There will be no more stress and worry, sleepless nights. There will be no more strain, no more stress, no more pressure. No more crying, no more weeping. Your spirit guides, your angels, your team is here to uplift you out of that energy, and you're being rewarded for your resilience and for your good work. This is the energy that you're sitting in. Look at that, beautiful soul. Look at that. A new romantic cycle begins. Yes, it does, right? Now that you are in a place of fullness, 9 energy is full actualization. Remember what we talked about. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You know what you will and what you won't allow, right? You have a clear understanding of what types of relationships you want to foster, what people are allowed into your energy and what people are not. And this is why you're being brought in to a divine soulmate union energy, something that's equally yoked. Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship already, if you're single, because whatever you and your partner may have went through, the trials, the tribulations, whatever hardships, it's made your union stronger. It's brought your two together, the yin to the yang. It's brought you both emotional contentment. You've weathered the storm together. You've gone through the tears together. And now you've come out on the other side more stronger, more bonded, more determined, and more committed to one another than you ever have in the past. So this is for singles as well as partners. This energy is all about you moving to the next level, whether you're coupled, whether you're single, whatever phase of your life that you're in, you're doing it now at a stronger, more bonded, more wise, and more committed stance as you move and evolve forward. So let's see, what is the energy that is going on? What's going on right now in your environment? You've healed. Most definitely. You have healed, beautiful souls. You have so much. You have the 2 9s and the 2 4s. Those energies is telling me that you've reached a point of realization. You've reached a point of self-actualization. You've come to a space of independence and inner standing. And you've also come to a place of healing, groundedness, and peace, right? You found peace in your heart. Your heart has been healed. Whatever has gone on in the past, that is past energy, and you're moving beyond it. You're moving past it, and you're growing significantly in brand new ways. You're not going back backwards towards anything, right? It's so that I just heard you can't heal in the place that has broken you, right? You're no longer going back. Irreconcilable differences. You've packed up, you've moved on, you've learned your lessons, you've taken the responsibility. You're stronger now for having experienced that. Every experience has true meaning. It brings you virtue, it brings you fortitude, and it also brings you wisdom. And now you're set and out, ending out old cycles and bringing in a brand new beginning for yourself. Your outcome energy, beautiful soul. 3 of Swords energy. You have taken responsibility. The energy of the 3 talks about I create. I create my own troubles. I create my own worries. I create my own hardships by what it is that I will and I won't allow. This is an energy that's telling you now that you've healed, you have 2 energies here that are clearly telling you not to go backwards. Whatever it was that tried to break you, whatever it was that you've transmuted and released and let go, you're being meant to stay away from that energy and continue to move forward. If you continue to think about it, you continue to bring about it, right? Because that energy of the 3 is the energy of creation. If you're continuing to think about the sorrows, if you're continuing to think about the pain, if you're continuing to harbor and hold on to the negative energy and the resentments, you're only bringing in and calling in more of the same. So this is the energy of your hopes and your fears. Your fears is that you're going to go through that same heartache again. Your hope is that you're not going to have to experience again. And if you learn the lesson that you were meant to learn from the last cycle, you won't ever have to go through that energy again, because now you know better. And when you know better, you do better. Your outcome energy, beautiful soul. Look at that oneness. You cannot make this up. Oneness and wholeness. That goes right back to the King of Cups energy. You're coming full circle. You are coming full circle with the world energy. You come to a full place of full emotional satisfaction, emotional intelligence, emotional stability, and then you start back at the energy of wholeness, right? You fill your own cup. All of the blessings, all of your desires are here for you. Whatever it is that makes you happy, you have healed. This is healing energy. You no longer have to worry. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. 2 to the 4 to the 3 to the 1. So this is telling me here that we're no longer going backwards, right? 4 is our regressive energy. 4 minus the 3 brings you to the energy of the 1. And this is the energy that you're in, because you're ending out the old cycles that were heartbreaking, the old cycles that were troublesome, the old cycles that, that harmed you, that hurt you, that left you feeling abandoned, rejected, and left out in the cold. You've learned from that. You've settled those old karmic debts, and now you're free to move towards brand new love, brand new commitment, things that are equally yoked, an equal exchange of energy, someone who's also healed, someone who's also evolved, and someone who's also at the same level as you, because you're creating the life that you desire here with the Empress energy. So let's see. What is your message of advice? The Sun. Heal. Heal. Accept your blessings. Accept the enlightenment. Accept where you are. The 9 to the 1 is the 10. Release the old karmic cycles, the old patterns. Embrace the new. Evolve, change, and move forward. Transmute and release is the energy that you're being told here. You have nothing but happiness and blessings, nothing but abundance and prosperity, nothing but good and positive things that await you as long as you're able to open up and receive. Don't block off your heart chakra from anything that has hurt you in the past. It's that old saying where they say you're drinking poison and expecting it to hurt someone else when you're only continuing to hurt yourself. That's what we do when we hold on to resentments, we hold on to anger, we hold on to negative energies. We can keep playing that loop, but they did this to me and they did that to me. Iyanla Vanzant, this is a funny thing. Iyanla Vanzant said something one day. She says, I get so tired of people talking about they left me, they left me. She said, well, what she say, beloved? She always say, but she said, beloved, maybe they had to save themselves, right? Don't ever be afraid of doing what you need to do in order to save yourself, right? You know when it's time to cut your losses and move forward. You know when it's irreconcilable differences and things can't be brought back. You know when you've reached your point of enough is enough, right? And you know when it's time to end out the cycle and move forward. But the thing that we have to do is we have to remember to continue with the forward movement and never look back, my beloved. Or as Ayanna Van Zandt will say, beloved, right? Continue to move forward and never look back. What is your life lesson and what are you meant to learn in this cycle? Look at that. How to move forward. Just what we was talking about. How to cut your losses and how to move forward. That's what you were meant to learn in this cycle, in this existence. This is all about being willing to take the new path and to leave the old path behind. Everything that you needed to gain from that old path, that old lesson, that old cycle, whatever you went through, you've learned it. You've gotten everything that you needed to get from it. And now it's time for you to make the choice to move forward, because what's lying in your future, abundance of love, positive relationships, abundance, prosperity, and healing. So this is all about forward movement towards positivity, forward movements towards success and victory, and not looking back. But we need to remember and be wise about learning the lessons from the past. So what is this? I want to know what this sun energy is. Look at this. You got a King of Wands coming in. You have a spiritual warrior coming in, someone who has evolved themselves spiritually, somebody who's done the spiritual work, somebody who's noble, somebody who's reliable, somebody who you can trust, somebody that comes from their convictions for their love for God and source and energy as well. Somebody who you can really look forward to learn from and that can help you grow. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. Moving away from, you've been enlightened, right? The sun energy is also talking about enlightenment. If you've been dealing with anyone who was selfish, who was all about themselves, who was only after fulfilling their own wishes and dreams and desires, you've learned from that. You've moved away from that. And now you're moving towards nothing but positivity, people in a higher vibration. You're working and collaborating with others. This is like minds, building with people who are on the same vibrational path as you. This is you learning how to make the choices that are best for you, not being tempted. Look at this, because there goes that life lesson again. You've learned from the cycles, from the things that you've experienced and what you've gone through in the past. And now you're moving towards your wish fulfillment. And this is something that you manifested here. You have the King and the Queen of Wands that's coming out here. Equally yoked energies. Both of you have done the work. Both of you have healed. Both of you are spiritual warriors in your own rights, right? Spiritual warrior energy. You both have come to this space and place and you have this brand new beginning. And this is something that's divinely guided from the universe with the 8 of Wands energy. Look at, you see how these two colors, these two cards match in similar color. It's because this is what's coming in for you. This is what you're moving towards. You're being divinely guided towards a brand new opportunity, something that's sturdy, something that's stable, something that's dependable, something that's equally yoked, something that's reciprocal, something that is going to fill you up and make you have joyous energy. There you go. Yeah, groundedness, stability. You've transformed and changed, my dear, my beloved. You've transformed and changed in so many ways. You've put an end to anything that was not making you feel whole and complete. Anything that was keeping you blocked, stagnant, and unable to move forward. Anybody or anything that was stingy or selfish or only worried and thinking about themselves. You put a complete end to that so that you can move into something that's more blessed and more stable, and that's more in alignment for you. Let's see. What is this brand new beginning? What's this brand new beginning here? Look at that. Chariot energy coming through. A brand new beginning here in love. And this is something that is telling you now that you've healed, you can move forward. You got now 3 floors on the table. You don't want to miss this brand new opportunity by being stuck in the past, right? Remember, it was coming up as a warning to you to not get stuck in the past, to not look backwards, to not keep on repeating the same thoughts, the same memories, the same cycle, to heal from that and move forward. Because the only thing that you're going to do if you continue to do that is you're going to block this wonderful new blessed opportunity that you have coming in. You're only going to hold yourself back. So now you're switching shoes here, right? If you allowed someone else to hold you back, you've moved away from that with the Five of Pentacles. And now you want to make sure that you don't hold yourself back. Why would you be holding yourself back? Out of fear. Out of fear of taking that risk, out of a fear of moving forward, out of a fear of taking that leap of faith, not trusting in your intuition, not trusting that it is the right path and movement for you. But the divine is coming in to tell you that it is. This is the right path and the right movement forward for you. So accept it, embrace it. Any additional energies? Yeah, Emperor energy. You have look at that. You have your divine counterpart and your emperor coming in for you. Now that you've moved away from anything that was not resonating with your highest vibrational good. Now that you've put your foot down, you're standing your ground. You know exactly what you will and what you won't allow. You know exactly what it is that you want. No more trickery, no more foolishness. You're blocking that energy out and you're only moving towards what is godly, divinely sent towards you. And there goes that Hierophant energy. You've learned, right? This is all about an energy of learning those lessons. This is all about accepting in the positivity and the blessings. This is all about transmuting and changing, power and refinement, releasing something that was keeping you stagnant, keeping you blocked, keeping you in this energy of sorrow, and this energy of stress, and this energy of pain, difficult times, hardships, repeated cycles. And now that you're standing and sitting in this high vibrational energy, you've gone through that wounded warrior energy, you're resilient, you're moving, and you're looking forward towards what opportunities lie in the wake for you. And there you go. There goes that choice again. You have to make the choice to move towards this new abundance, this new prosperity, this new opportunity, right? And this is the energy of staying balanced, but also being flexible, malleable, and adaptable. You know, not holding on to anything too tightly, but just allowing, right? That's the Ace of Cups energy. Just allowing things to unfold naturally, allowing things to run their own proper course, not trying to hold on and control like the Emperor energy, but just allowing what is meant to come to come. And so you have somebody that's coming in for you now that you've moved away from this energy here. You've stood your ground against this Five of Swords energy, conflict, mind games, pettiness, you know, constant drama, any of those types of issues. Now that you've released yourself from that, now you're able to move forward and have your blessing. This could be a divine union and a marriage coming in as well. You have the King and the Queen of Wands. You have the the Emperor and the Empress. You have the the Two of Cups twice, and you have now the energy of the Hierophant. This is something that you can trust, something that is divinely orchestrated and divinely ordered for you. So let's go ahead and pull a Moonology. We're going to pull a Moonology energy from the New Moonology Messages deck, and we're going to see what energy comes up for you for this new moon in Libra. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, Be Beautiful Souls. If you are still here, hit that like button. I'm really trying to work out a schedule and a time to put together times that I'll be able to come on and do readings. I'm trying not to break a nail, trying to get this box open. It's very difficult. I already broke one nail. There we go. So let's go ahead and pull some energy from this brand new deck. I love new decks. Make sure you check out the unboxing on my channel as well. Every new deck that I purchase or every new deck that I receive for the channel, we unbox it, right? We unbox it together, beautiful souls, so that you can look at the imagery up close, so you can see if any of the cards speak to you and resonate with you and bring any intuitive nudges, and if you want to purchase that deck for yourself. The other thing that you do, this is all about almost personal reading. So you always want to bring your own personal deck to the readings with you and pull cards as I pull cards. Pull a card on this chariot energy for yourself and see what messages come up. If you get similar cards or the same cards that are coming out for the collective, then you know that this reading is for you. You know that the energy, or what the energy means specifically for you. It's called Interactive Tarot, beautiful souls. Interactive Tarot. So you always want to bring your own personal deck to the read. If you don't have any decks, go out and get you a deck. You can grab decks on my website at thehealedhealertarot.com. You can grab decks from Amazon. You can grab a deck from pretty much anywhere if you have a metaphysical store in your area. But if you see any of the decks that I unbox and they speak to you, grab them, This is a wonderful way for you to evolve spiritually. It's also a wonderful way for you to develop emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So what is the final message for the collective? What is the final message for the collective spirit? What does the collective need to know in reference to this new moon in Libra and this lunar eclipse energy? What does the collective need to know, spirit? And 3 more shuffles for knowledge, for wisdom, and for perfect self-expression. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And so it is. All right, beautiful souls. It's all about staying present in the now. Change your tune. Moonlight Serenade. Let's see. We're going to read it right from the book. And that would be on page 70. That chariot energy is very significant. It's all about forward movement, not looking back. And the meaning is, you may need to change your tune. Have you been harping on and on about the same old things? It is time for you to change things up. Maybe you've been a little too frantic and it's time to slow things down. Stop and hear the music of the spheres, the planets. Could it be that you need to change your mind, have a change of heart, update your opinion? Is it time to choose love over fear? It's so easy to get stuck in particular ways of communicating. Maybe the person you need to get through to now will respond in a way that's more to your liking if you sing a different song. In other words, try a new tactic. Have you been obsessing? If so, stop. And remember, as Dr. Wayne Dwyer taught, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Make sure you're not being stubborn. Holding your ground sounds good, but there's nothing wrong with admitting when a new tactic is called for. And one may well be called for now. Additional meanings for this card. Look at your questions from a new perspective. Don't be afraid to admit if you were wrong. Allow someone else to take the lead. Focus on the good things in life. Relax a little. Take it down a notch. About the symbols. To be in the flow with someone, personally or professionally, we need to listen to them and get ourselves in harmony rather than trying to have it all our own way. That has been your new moon in Libra, lunar eclipse energy, beautiful soul. And thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button, share this video with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joiner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, Soul Joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance beyond to you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.